Hello and welcome. Aquarister here, back with another video, and today, as you can see, we have a whole new fit on. Now that is due to Transmog being added to the game. A lot of us have been very excited for this feature to be added, and we finally have it. It took a while, but we finally made it here. So we do have Transmog. I've been seeing a lot of people with some really cool skins running around, different combinations, stuff that I haven't seen before, some stuff that I have. So it's really cool to see quite the variety of people running around. But today we are going to be looking at Transmog. I'll kind of do a quick overview of it so you can kind of see what to expect and get an idea of how to actually transmog some of your items yourself. So let's get into today's video. Before we fully get into today's video, I do just want to say, if you'd like to see more content like this or more content in general from me, definitely make sure you subscribe to the channel, give the video a like, because you do want to get notified when future videos do come up, especially with Season 3 just on the horizon. We're kind of getting over this hump of Season 2. Season 3 is going to be coming up, and I have a whole bunch of content that's going to be coming with Season 3, as well as a whole bunch of new build videos, especially for the new flail. I do plan on doing multiple flail videos as far as builds go, so definitely make sure you subscribe to the channel now so you get notified when those videos do go live. But let's get into today's video. Alright, so to get it started, let's first start with how do you access the Transmog archive. And the way to do that is to find the Stylemancer within the settlement that you are in. So any of the settlements that have the outfitting stations will have the Stylemancer there. So you just want to go and find the outfitting station. If you just use your map, you'll be able to see the Stylemancer right next to it. But that's where you're going to find them in all of the various settlements. So once you find them, you're going to go up, I'm going to access them, go into Transmogify my outfit, and as you can see, they have it well organized based on the weapon type and then obviously which piece of armor. Now, within those different categories, they actually have subcategories. So for one-handed weapon, obviously they're going to have longsword, and then they also have rapier, hatchet. So as you can see, how it's laid out is the first items here, if it doesn't have the little transmogable icon in the bottom right corner, these are the ones that you currently have. So some of them will be Twitch drops, some of them might be from Season Pass, whatever. It's going to show, and it won't have the transmogable icon in the bottom right. If it does have the transmogable item and it's highlighted, it means that you have found that item out there. It has been in your inventory or in your storage, and then you are able to then use a transmog token on that item in order to unlock it, and then it is unlocked and you are able to put that override on your items. So that is kind of how you're going to use your tokens in order to unlock them. And then as you can see, there's a giant list of just hatchets here. Now, a lot of these I probably have had in my inventory in the past, broken them down, thrown them away, sold them, whatever. And so they're not going to show up here because when the transmog got added, it just read our storage and our inventory. There was no way they could go back and see everything that has touched our inventory. So definitely go out and start farming more chests, farm some of the lower tier areas if you want to try to just unlock the full collection of what's available. But there also are like mutated dungeons. Like there's a lot of various types of gear out there to go and find. So for weapons, pretty straightforward as far as how they have it laid out. And then with the armor, it's kind of interesting. They actually have it listed by weight class. So you're gonna have heavy, you're going to have your medium and your light. So it is kind of nice because by organizing it like that, like some of the light helmets or hats, they won't look as good with like a really big bulky chest piece. So then you can actually try to match up like heavy armor pieces together because they just tend to blend a little bit better since heavy armor is like a little bit bigger, light armor is pretty small. Then you can kind of, mix and match and have it really look nice. But that is how you kind of access the archive. They go as far as having your tools being able to be transmogged, which I don't plan on doing ever because I don't really care about having a wood fishing pole skin on my fishing pole. But maybe down the road from a collection standpoint, it'll be really nice to have. But this is how you are going to access your transmoggable items. This is how you will be able to see the full archive. It's really nice. I think they did a good job of organizing it. The UI is pretty straightforward and easy to use. There's no like jumping through hoops or anything in order to figure anything out. It's just laid out there. It's organized. I like it. So they did a good job with that. All right, so we looked at how to access the archive. Now I'm going to show you the next really cool feature that they actually added into the game, and that is we can now dye skins. So previously we were unable to dye skins, and now they did add that in with Transmog. So I'm going to show you how to do it real quick. So what you're going to do is go into your inventory, have whatever skin you have equipped that you are trying to dye, go to dye right there. And then as you can see, there's this new row of boxes that you can check. These were not there previously when you would go to dye armor. And what it is if you uncheck it, then then it will actually show the default item. So if you do want to dye like the specific item still, you definitely can. Otherwise, if you want to dye the skin, you can just go into here and you can just choose your colors, different regions, stuff like that. So it's really, really nice that not only did they give us the transmog, but now they also gave us the option to actually dye and customize our skins further, and that does include the ones that we've gotten through events and stuff like that. So if you want a blue rabbit hat or rabbit head, you can definitely do that now. That option is up to you. So it's cool. I like that they did this. They went pretty far with the customization of our armor, and it's something that the game really, really did need. It seems minor to some people maybe, but it's a pretty big deal for a lot of us who have been playing the game for a long time. We've seen all this cool armor, and now we can actually start utilizing the looks and have it look really, really cool for us. So really cool feature. If you do want to dye your skins, that is how you do it. Really straightforward. So go out and start collecting those dyes and get some ideas for various color schemes that you want. All right, and lastly, we are now going to go over how do you get your tokens. So there's a few different ways currently of how you can get tokens. One is obviously you can buy them. You can purchase them for Marks of Fortune. You certainly don't have to. You are able to get some for free. But if you do want to buy a whole bunch of them, you can. It is cheaper to buy like the 10 pack. It's not a whole lot cheaper, but it is cheaper nonetheless to buy the 10 pack as opposed to like buying a smaller pack. So if you think about it this way, the way they have it priced is like, let's look at their skins really quick, right? So we have apparel skins. You have an entire apparel skin for 15,000 Marks of Fortune, right? So looking at that, 15,000, you get 5 pieces. And next, if you go back to consumables here, 5 transmog tokens is 10,000 Marks of Fortune. So really what they did is they looked at how much do our skins cost in the store, which is roughly on average, I'd say around 15,000. A lot of them, some of them are cheaper, some of them are a little bit more, but 15,000 I'd say is pretty average. And they just shaved some of the cost off. So really what you're getting is you are getting a full skin set for 10,000 Marks of Fortune that you're able to customize in a way that like you don't have to get a full entire set together. So some people may like that, but again, you are able to get some of these tokens for free. So let's take a look at the free route. So the first free route that we are going to look at is the season pass. Now with the season pass, you don't need to have the premium pass in order to get the transmog tokens, but you do get extras in the premium pass. So as you can see here, like on the premium side, I did get one, but then on the regular side, you also get one there. So my initial tokens were all claimed through the season pass, and there are going to be some more too as I go along that I'll still be able to get some more. So that is currently, or that was technically the first and only way to get transmog tokens prior to the update, was through the season 2 pass in order to collect them. And then obviously now that it dropped, a bunch of us had our tokens, so we were able to get some of the transmog stuff unlocked. But let's go over the last way of getting a token, at least currently, and that is through elite chests. So this one I'm not actually going to be able to show you much, but through elite chests, and from what I've heard is also you can pull them from expeditions. Now through expeditions, I don't know if it is specific to 60s or if you can pull it from any of them, but I have heard that people are pulling them from expeditions, which is good because I think if they allowed it where like you could pull them from anything from like Amrine up to Empyrean Forge, anything in between, it'd be good because then like a newer player could still have fun with transmog and still get those tokens. Now, the one thing with getting the tokens free is they currently have it limited to 1 per week. I do think that needs to change because I personally, I mean, 1 per week, if you think about it this way, a full 5-piece set would take you 5 weeks. It'd take you over a month in order to get a 5-piece set of armor transmogged. So I don't know. I personally think they need to up that just a little bit, or figure out a little bit more balanced way of allowing us to get free tokens, maybe have them through OPR or something. I don't know. But I think more free tokens, and they've kind of laid it out in a way that they're going to be able to get more free tokens out to the public. Maybe they'll end up doing Twitch drops, you know? Twitch drops for transmog tokens would be really huge. A lot of people would really, really like that. So we'll see. Maybe they'll do something like that. Maybe they won't. But that's the only thing. That's really my only grief with the update as far as transmog goes, is I just want more tokens. So more ways to farm it, because as of right now, it's like once you get your weekly token, there's no reason to go out and try to farm more. So we'll see what they do. That is kind of what I'm hoping for, though, and that is how you are currently able to get the tokens. All right, that is going to do it for today's video. Now, I know a lot of people have been very excited for Transmog. I myself was very excited, and I'm really happy with what we got for it. But I'm really curious what you have to think about it. So please let me know down in the comments as far as if you like Transmog, and if you do, post what your favorite transmog set or pieces are, so some of us can go and take a look and see what those look like, and maybe try to go and farm them ourselves, because now there's a whole new collection side of the game that a lot of us are probably going to try to go out and get, run some of the lower tier areas, all that. I mean, there's a lot of loot out there that needs to be discovered. But that is going to do it for today's video. So I do appreciate everyone watching. Like I said before, please subscribe to the channel so you get notified when new videos come up, especially with season 3 coming, because I'm very excited for all that new content that is to come. But for today's video, that is going to do it. So until next time, I'll see you guys later.